Hello friends, I am out in the wild again today, very early on a Sunday morning, because I am heading to Columbia Road Flower Market. If you are in London, have been to London, and you're a planty person or you like flowers, you've probably heard of Columbia Road Flower Market. Basically, it's this big flower and plant market that they close down the street for, kind of like farmers market vibes, but just for flowers and plants. Every Sunday, I think it happens rain or shine. I don't know how long it's been going for, but it's kind of a London staple, whether you're just visiting or you live here. And I've been once before, and I think it was very early on in my plant journey. So I'm curious to see what kind of stuff they have going on houseplant wise, whether it's just the basics or maybe something a little bit more fun and elevated, as well as how the prices are, because I have no idea. I've heard they're pretty good, but we can find out together today. I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. I have no intentions of buying anything, but plant shopping is plant shopping. If I find something that I think is a good value, I'm gonna get it. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But that's what's happening today. Before we get into it, I want to say if you're new here and you don't know me already, hi, my name is Emma and I make houseplanty content all over the internet. So if you want to follow along with my houseplanty journey and maybe learn something along the way, stick around and watch some more of my videos and subscribe to my channel. If you are not new here, welcome back. I really appreciate it. Now, let's go look for some houseplants. Like I said, I am here very, very early this morning. It is not even 8 a.m. and that's technically when the market opens. So we will see what's happening. I think people are still setting up. But I have heard and somewhat remember that it gets really, really busy and chaotic and kind of too much to think a bit later down the line. Because I think they're only open until 12 or 2 or something. So anyways, let's have a look. What Columbia Road Flower Market is known for is obviously the crazy flowers they have. You can get anything and any color. Is so beautiful. You can even buy giant monstera leaves for your bouquets as decor, which is quite fun, and some bird of paradise flowers. Look at those beautiful things. So pretty. Those ones do have some pests on them, so be careful, but they are really pretty. Spotting my first houseplants just here. Got some really cool cacti, big apunchas. They're really fun. And these cute little guys as well. I think these are 30. Ooh, some variegated string of tears, it looks like. Those are fun. I don't think they have price tags on them quite yet. Hiya, how much are the staghorns? 20? Okay, amazing, thank you. But up there we've got some Amicus Gadiana for 30, which is quite a good price, and some huge strelitzias or bird of paradise for 40. Which that is an insane price for such a big plant. Even B&Q doesn't do them that cheap for that big. So that's really good. So, a couple devil's ivy for £18. Oh, these are the little Euphorbia cristatus. But these ones come in a little pot. I think these are so cool. I remember killing by one of these from ages ago. So, I don't know if I'll ever get one again because I don't feel like I need it, but they're cute. And some big Calathea, tenanths, and some Trio stars, I think? Or stromanths. I think these are all part of the Marantaceae family, which is cool. And some rubber trees as well. Some beautiful pieces of Spanish moss. Those are really nice. And huge hanging planters. Oh, some big Hoya linearis as well. I would love. Oh, quite a huge Syndapsis up there as well. This is where I'm talking about good prices. Basically anything on the middle row here is £6 or 2 for 10, which is a great deal. Same with this top row. So you can get a lemon lime maranta and an allocated poly for 10 quid. Or like a Rafita Fort touch of sperma and a little euphorbia for 10 quid. And then this bottom row here is 4 for £4 or 3 for 10. So you could get like a little marble queen, philodendron Brazil, and a spider plant for 10 quid. This is what I'm talking about, good prices. Some cool peperomias in here. Some imperial reds. Very bronzy, big, beautiful leaves. Everything's looking so lovely and healthy. Got some ZZs for 8. I kind of have a feeling that I got my ZZ Raven from this ages and ages ago. Maybe. It's possible, I'm not entirely sure. Some beautiful, huge leaf marantas. Do you see how big that leaf is? It's massive for 6. So nice. And loads of fun succulents. Look how perfect those look. They almost look fake. They're so perfect. And like that purple pink color. And this one, it's so like warpy and cute. Oh my gosh. So like kind of soft as well. Beautiful. These are all 3 for 15, which is fun. Jade plants as well. Like I said, some are still setting up, but like huge outdoor plants as well. Beautiful like red maple question mark. I don't know outdoor plants. Got a big houseplant one here. Huge. Like gigantic monsteras back there. Oh my god, a huge imperial red. Look at that. That is stunning. And really, really big ficuses. I want to know what type of alocasia this is. No, or is it an anthurium? No. Some big ferns at this place. They've got like the black, like the bird's nest ferns, I think they are, for £10. Huge. Look at them. They're absolutely massive.
2 for 10, 5 for 20 on the half. 15 darling there.
Loads of small succulents. Loads of little Phytonias of different colors, which are really beautiful. Like that's really nice. And some little peperomia hopes as well. Cute. Alright, I've had like a first initial wander and there wasn't loads off the bat. I do still think I'm a little bit early. It is only 8:15 in the morning and I did notice that like some more people were coming out and I saw like a big trolley of Monstera ties, and so I might give it a little bit, get a coffee to let people set up a bit more and then come around for another sweep to see if we can find anything like different, if that makes sense. Not that like any of these ones are bad, they're a great deal, and apparently you can also like haggle with the people here. If you're buying like multiple of the same thing, you can get like, if you're buying multiple plants, they can kind of give you a discount because they are wholesalers, I believe, and so it is quite a good option. And like there's so many outdoor plant stalls as well, so lots of really great things. So I'm gonna grab a coffee and we can have a look again in a minute. they're much more set up now. I mean, still a couple trolleys, but huge bird of paradises. Look at that.
You alright, man?
Hiya.
How are you?
How much are these guys?
60 they are.
60, nice.
Grade A quality.
They're huge. Gorgeous.
And if you want, we can repack it for you as well.
Oh, thank you. Giant monsteras as well for 50. Beautiful, like big ones. It's gone very busy really quick. And then Kencha palms, big ones for 50 as well. Gorgeous calatheas. I think these are all 15, which is a great deal for such big plants. Look at these gorgeous, like, so this is the calathea medallion. I don't know exactly what type that is, but that is beautiful. Really fun. Oh my gosh, some of these calathea medallions have absolutely massive leaves. Like, look at the size of that. Huge. Beautiful plants. And then calathea orbifolias as well for 15.
In one row?
Tenants as well.
No, but it's not in one row, is it?
And some of the like velvety. It's not the Worsowesii, it's the jungle velvet or something is what it's called. I'm not sure exactly. And then some Tarascantias and golden pothos, as well as, look at this. This leaf has really got me. Look at that tie. That is stunning. How much are the ties? 35? Okay. Cool. Got some new leaves on them as well. Beautiful variegation on them. Similar to the stuff at B&Q. Probably a bit healthier, to be honest. And they've got some Argyraeus in here as well. How much are the Argyraeus? 15. Brilliant. Thank you. Big ZZs as well. I'm guessing this belongs to them just there, but they've got some philodendron bilietiers. Cute little guys. Very unvariegated philodendron pink princess. There might be some slightly nicer ones in there, but even still, not fantastic. It's a bit of a shame. Also got some variegated Marantas, which these are probably the star of the show, to be honest. These are really nice. Some super variegated philodendron Brazils as well, like very bright and yellow. Some little baby monsteras and some Sansevieria moonlights. Some more bird's nests, like baby bird's nests compared to the other ones they have over there. But yeah, none of these have prices on them. They're all probably on the cheaper end. What else? A couple of spider plants, some aloes. That's it for this houseplant trolley. I don't know whose this belongs to though. Right, I've just come off of Columbia Road now to chat with you when it's like a little bit quieter because it's starting to get quite busy. But like, I'm kind of disappointed. I don't know why I had such high expectations, but they were not met. Like, it was like 2 weekends ago, I saw someone, one of my like friends that are in the plant community, got 2 philodendron melanonii and a giant euphorbia ghost at Columbia Road. But where? I don't know. I haven't seen anything that was like that fancy. The best plant I saw out there was the Tycon, like the most unusual. So I don't know. Like, I feel like I remember seeing it be so much better, and like I see people go regularly and find like huge big specimens of stuff and like really nice fun plants. Am I just jaded? Am I just like, have I gotten too complacent in my like plant collecting, like that I don't know, it felt a little bit boring and not all that great. So I really don't know. So it's the next day and I have some answers. So I did end up speaking to one of the plant sellers, the houseplant sellers, and they gave me a little bit more insight into whether or not it might be a good day for houseplants at Columbia Road, because in the end, stock changes week by week because it depends what these sellers can get and what they can import from usually the Netherlands. And that is also very dependent on the weather. Fun fact. And for the past couple of weeks, it has been quite warm here in the UK. It's been like in the 20s in the day. It's been very sunny. It's not been getting down below 10 degrees, which is usually the cutoff at night. But yesterday was the first day in a bit of a cold snap we're having here in the UK, and it's gotten to the point where it is only like 12 in the day and it's getting down to like 3 degrees. All of this is in Celsius, getting down to like 3 degrees at night, which means any plants that they bring in need to be able to at the very least tolerate that. And so they're much less likely to be investing in things that are a little bit more uncommon or unusual or expensive in case they get damaged or in case not very many people come out because the weather's not as nice for the market. And so they don't want to be taking those risks in those cases. So I think I got quite unlucky with the timings because they did have some really lovely things last weekend. Not yesterday, but the weekend before. And that's because it was a lot nicer of the time. And so once we're getting more fully into summer, I know we are only in May at this point, and so we're not like in the full swing of summer, but once we get into those warmer months where it is not at all like any chance of it getting below 10 at night, they do start to bring out cooler things to Columbia Road, houseplant wise. I'm not saying you can't find gems here and there at all, but you're less likely to find like cool and different stuff when it's colder out. So that kind of explains what happened yesterday and why my expectations weren't necessarily met. So maybe it's something that I need to go back to in a couple months' time, maybe in like July or August when it starts getting really, really warm and it's just a bit nicer out because they might have some better things out. And I won't be as cold. I was genuinely really, really cold yesterday. I didn't necessarily dress appropriately for the weather because the day prior had been 20 degrees. And so the fact that it jumped down to 11 was kind of crazy. So that's kind of why the plants weren't amazing. That does not negate my feelings. I was generally unimpressed. But like kind of let this be a warning, I guess, kind of. If you are deciding whether or not you want to go to Columbia Road Flower Market, if you're just visiting and you're not going to be able to buy anything, absolutely, I recommend going. They're open rain or shine, like I said. And so if you're comfortable walking around outside, the market will be there. And it is fun to go look and see all the different things and all of the beautiful flowers, given my hay fever was going wild yesterday because I was around so much pollen. But it is a fun thing to do, and like you could get a fun bouquet, and there's loads of beautiful flowers. Like I say, I'm not a huge flower person, so like that's not what I'm there for, but it's pretty. If you are looking to actually buy things, maybe try going in the warmer months instead of the cooler ones. It's spring. It's been so nice these past couple weeks. I had such high hopes, and I feel like they've just been crushed a little bit, so that's okay. But that is where we are going to end this video now. I hope you enjoyed my review of Columbia Road Flower Market. Let me know if you think I should go again when the weather gets warmer to see if we can get some cooler things. Because I feel like it's going to be similar to big box stores where they're going to have different stock all the time and things are going to change and things depend on seasons as well for them. So let me know. I can go back again sometime in the next few months. I'd also be curious to hear if any of y'all have shopped at Columbia Road Flower Market before and gotten some cool plants there. Let me know what they are down below in the comments so I can be envious of you and like know what to look out for. potentially in the future. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below and leave a comment on other houseplanty things you'd like me to talk about in the future, and subscribe for more. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to keep growing. Bye!